guys, today I'm gonna talk about one of the good reasons to stay natural. There's so many reasons, but I like to discuss some subjects and really focus on that one reason rather than everything. So the video is digestible, interesting enough. And so today it's one of these reasons why staying natural is very interesting nowadays and obviously forever. But especially these days, I think that being natural is even more interesting. One of the things for me that made it very interesting to stay natural is that no one else was natural. I mean, most of the gym goers, 95% are actually natural when you go to the gym. But like, I'm talking about real natural bodybuilders, like when you go to the gym to actually really gain size and train like a real bodybuilder. There are not many in this case. Like, a lot of people go to the gym and they're not really serious about the training, or at least serious enough that, they will stick to it for like 5 or 10 years and actually want to build a really solid physique. There is as well, most of the people that we see online that are popular, etc., are today on steroids because of their size, which is impressive, but not particularly good looking, but, impressive, and that's what we see online. But that's the thing. Today, the fitness industry has developed so much the steroid side of things that being natural is much more interesting because it's a unique challenge. It's something that no one has pushed to the limit, or some do, but they're rare and they're not seen online or anywhere else. And so you have a very unique challenge here, is that all the people that are fighting today in competitions are people on steroids. We've seen it all. We've seen the biggest guys, etc. Like, even if something, apart from Ronnie Coleman, who you would say this guy is so big and like it's so impressive, and like deep inside you're kind of like happy that the guy made the sacrifices of taking steroids like that to attain this level of mass and impressive freak that was not only a big guy, a massive guy, but also aesthetically pleasing. Then it's fine. You're kind of like happy to have seen that in your lifetime. But all the other guys that we see today competing, like, that are huge, etc., even like Big Ramy, etc., like, I would definitely not be impressed to see someone bigger than this guy. Apart from Ronnie Coleman, or like this type of guy that is absolutely huge and genetically incredible, there is no more challenge. We've seen it all in the steroid side, of things. In the natural side of things, it's more like it exists, but it's not as, obviously, as I said, popular. And there's not a lot of people that are willing to go to the real natural bodybuilder professional level. There's a lot of people who obviously will train for like years and years and get like an incredible natural physique, but still not push it to like being like a professional, where you will spend 2 more hours in the gym after you've already spent 2 hours just to get 5% more results and really perfect the physique. Basically, this, we don't really see it, and this is obviously where you can reach an incredible natural physique, competition like natural physique. And this is super unique because there are really not a lot of people who are going to go all the way to that. And it's interesting because you're actually able to see what physique can I reach naturally. This is something that we don't really know, or that is not really popular, that it's not popular enough that everyone can have an idea of that. Because today, when there is someone that is natural and is very big, very lean, like at a professional natural level, people think he's on steroid. But obviously, if there were many more people that this kind of level naturally, and that we can finally trust this, people would have a new idea of like what the naturals can do. And so that's a very unique challenge, because I don't think there will probably be more if natural bodybuilding develops, more naturals training to like almost a professional level, but there won't be as many basically natural professionals as there are steroid professionals, because on steroids, a lot of people can get big. Like it's not hard, but being natural and get huge is hard. And so it's super unique because you will always kind of like have a unique experience doing this, because not a lot of people around you will ever reach a professional natural bodybuilding level, if that's what you want, obviously. And even like a great natural physique, which is not professional, but still a great natural physique, not a lot of people will do this. So it's very unique for yourself, obviously, and you know, to share this experience with others as well. It's pretty unique, I think. And it's like, you know, a niche. Basically, natural bodybuilding is like a niche within the fitness industry, where we have plenty of things to discuss and discover even more over time. I never really wanted to go on steroids, because I was like, being natural is such a unique challenge. Like I can see what my actual potential is. Today, there is not enough people, or very rare are the people that have been able to show us what real natural bodybuilding is like, pushed to like the maximum level possible. And I do think that naturally you can literally, obviously, look much better than a lot of people who compete, you know, on steroids and even have pretty good genetic response to steroids and train well. Obviously, it might take 20 years, but, you know, being able to actually reach an incredible natural level is very exciting, because not a lot of people are willing to reach this, and there is no way to cheat to the size, basically. With steroids, some people responses to these drugs are so huge that, you know, they can literally get huge. But with natural bodybuilding, even if you have good genetics, for most people, you still have to put in the years and the years over time to get to like a really big size and be lean at the same time. And so going this way, you will have a unique experience for yourself, a unique challenge, and you will also have a unique experience to share to others. And so this is why being natural is so great. You also have this natural look about you that I can't really explain, but being natural and at a great level, you will still look better than like people who are on steroids and bigger and leaner than you, because there is that look about the natural that is just wow. It's not particularly easy to explain, but you know, I guess it's like, if you look at the whole industry, it's like the more you take steroids, the, you know, obviously the less good you look. The more you abuse the drugs and the less hard you work, the worse you look, and it's pretty logical. I think old school bodybuilders who took moderately steroids but still trained their ass off, you know, like Luke Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, look great, because they you know, probably didn't abuse as much as today, but they did put a lot of work in the workouts, and so they still had this great look. But past this, it doesn't look good. The only looks that look good in the fitness industry right now are either the guys that, you know, are natural, obviously, and the guys that take little doses in competitive bodybuilding, but still really train their ass off. And even these people, if they continue to take steroids, that's only for like the 2-3 first years of taking steroids. Usually, after years of taking this stuff, you will still look bad. So, you know, I guess the only kind of people that look very good in the industry, physique-wise, that even, you know, if they're not the biggest in size, will always look good, are the naturals. And, you know, the old school type of bodybuilders that for their first years into competitive bodybuilding, and because they still work their ass off compared to what they do today, would look incredible on stage on doses of steroids that are not huge. But that's why natural will always win, because, you know, even the guy who takes moderate amount of drug for too long will have chances to not look good in the end and have, you know, issues with the skin, etc. And this only lasts, you know, for 2-3 years looking good on stage, because that's the start of, you know, the thing. The drugs haven't really kicked you in the face yet. And because, you know, you still work out like old school bodybuilder used to do, then you kind of like can show this impressive and very nice looking physique like we used to see with people like, you know, Frank Zane or Arnold Schwarzenegger, etc. But the natural always win, because you can always have, you know, this great natural look about yourself over the years. As long as you work hard. And so it's a unique challenge, and it's a good look, a look that will never deceive you as long as you work hard, and, you know, are lean enough once you've built all the muscle to show what you've done, basically. So that was it for today, guys. Just, you know, an encouragement for you to stay natural in the long term. That's the best thing you can do, both for your health and for the way you look over the years. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and this one reason, besides so many other reasons to stay natural that will go in other videos. And that if you like this video, you know, feel free to obviously put the thumb up and to comment under the video any questions that you have, so I can pick my phone and answer you. You know, it'll be a pleasure for me. Hope to see you next time. Take care of yourself.